Imagine, if you will, a country that's so ashamed of its history that it punishes anybody who teaches it. This is thoughts while thinking, and these opinions are mine and mine alone. And the critical race theory is a Marxist thing of taking over and fighting capitalism. And they're raising their raising that fist up there and making it a tough. And they're working on it through this critical race theory in the schools. And that we're working on right now, we're looking at fascism. Uh, Fascism is a destruction of religion and gun confiscation and identification of enemies as a unifying cause and disdain for individual rights, control over energy, control over media, control over communications, school indoctrination, attacks on free speech, warrantless spying, and doomsday mongering and fraudulent elections. Does any of that sound familiar? Well, I'll put a little money on that. It kind of looks like what we got going on now. And they're all out trying to destroy our liberties and civil rights and pursuit of happiness. They want to control everything. And they're going about it by destroying everything in there. That's their steps. That's the way they do. They do away with them in the history and rewrite their own because they're rewriting history is what is a lot better, and that's the way they like it, and that's what they're doing. And they're using things like this to promote their philosophies. Is how come this is not in the history books? This Muskogee Indian, Sarah Rector, became a youngest millionaire in America at the age of 12. Well, maybe there's a little white boy did the same thing. He is not in the history either. Maybe it's not that big a major event to be in the history books, but they want that up there because it's an issue they can use and chew on. It's a kind of a meaningless issue, but it's emotional, and that makes it work. And George Soros is funding that Black Lives Matter, and they're ring and promoting that critical race theory and trying to do away with the police and cause all kinds of havoc. And they're doing a good job of that. And all these people are saying that they're ashamed of America because they're all just alike. Well, how do they think the wars got started? That if everybody was alike, I mean, it's all about that critical race theory. And they're flying that flag upside down. It means disaster. And they're trying to promote that America is a disaster. And they're using little sayings like this in their promotion is when Americans kill somebody, it's patriotism. And whenever Americans get killed, it's terrorism. And, think about that for a little bit. That's a little biased statement there, but that's what's going on right now. And you got to look at it. And we've got the LBGTs. They're parading, and half of 1% of a percent or whatever it is controlling the country right now. We're all dancing to their drummer, or they're pushing it that way, and they're trying to enact a lot of things to do that emotional deal. But they're already got control of all the media and the movies and the Hollywood and Washington and stuff, and they're taking over and they're ruling other 99.999%, and they're using that. Well, the American dream is over, and I don't think the American dream is over. And we've got this shadow government, and they're none elected to the deep state, and they're pushing this critical race theory in every angle of the government. And this conspiracy is confirmed by the FBI that we do have that shadow government, and they're working against the Constitution, and they're trying to avoid it. and they're trying to make our life slavery again. They're just trying to do it. And a lot of it started back out of that Patriot Act when they turned the citizens into suspects. And we got to think about that, because that's one of those things that is working against you. And Uncle Sam, he's saying, I hear you, thanks to unwarranted wiretapping and phone tapping. And they're doing that, and they know everything about you just about from all that. And they are just clipping away at our Bill of Rights. We don't have them anymore. They destroyed them. That Patriot Act did that. And you know, they're being ashamed to be ashamed. I don't know where that's coming from, but you know, we look at the polls on here, and the under the Republicans, 90% agree they're proud to be an American. Uh, you know, the independents, only 71% are proud to be an American. Now, where are they? What's going on with them? We got to look at that. We got to work on that, and we got to get rid of this Bureau of Imaginary Problems and this division of climate change. We got to get back to freedom and Bill of Rights, and we're working on that. And you know, our Constitution and rights is, you know, I'm sorry I can't hear you moaning and groaning over your hurt feelings. My freedom, it takes precedence over you, and we got to think about that. We got to get back to that, and we are proud to be an American. We are. I think most of us are anyway. I believe that. I believe we're ready to be a proud American, and God bless the USA, and we are working on getting freedoms back, and we can do that in November. And I'm proud to be an American. I am. I am proud to be an American, and we working on that. And you got to remember, life is short, so live it. Love is rare, so grab it. Fear controls you, so face it. Memories are precious, so cherish it. We only have one life, so live it. I think that's a good thing, and I've liked that. And that's the don't tread on me anymore. You know, we got that. They're working on taking our guns away from us again, and they're working on it. And so we got to work on getting rid of that. And the strongest and the bravest and the greatest men in history, what is there to be ashamed of? We've got them, and we are working on getting back to being proud of America. And fear is a human emotion that will paralyze you if you let it. And don't be afraid to saddle up and chase your dreams. Life is too short to live. Your life is sitting on a fence, so watching others. So get on it and get after it and be proud to be an American. And the rich life has nothing to do with money. And we got to think about that. We got to be happy, and we got to be proud to be an American. I'm a proud American, and we're saluting that flag, and we're pushing it on, and we're proud to be an American. And our next Independence Day is November the 8th, 2022. And it's time to take our country back. And thanks for watching. And I hope you subscribe. And this is Adios, amigos. And we'll see you on the flip side.